Uh,
There we go. We're live.
hey.
Hey.
All I got.
Joe's defeated. His computer's broke.
Uh,
So, anyways, guys, welcome to Final Save Cast for this week. This is the 8th of March, 2015. Yeah, sure. Why not? Today we have the normal crew: Joe, Steve, Grant. We also are greeted by special guest Rooster, aka Cooked Up Canary. What's up, dude?
Let me get this out of my nose. Hold on. Oh, hey, what's up?
What's it doing in your nose? Like a nose probe. So yeah, man, we're here to talk about. We're gonna talk about what we've been playing, and then, of course, GDC, all the new dumb tech that came out. And then we're gonna wrap it up because we're gonna try for shorter formats instead of like the 2-hour things we've been doing before.
yeah, we
All
gotta
right.
go for
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that either.
No.
Yeah. So I guess, anyways, I'll start real quick because it's really short.
Okay.
I haven't much time to play anything. Been playing like Fez, trying to again.
Oh.
Playing. Oh, what was it? I started Max Payne last night, and that's
Which one?
already good. 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's already a good game. I like it.
Yeah, I haven't started. Yeah, I heard it's awesome.
Playing some indie games again. But other than that, I don't have much to talk about because I've been so busy with the channel. I don't have any time to play right now. So who else wants to go next? Joe? Been playing Mass Effect.
All right. Yeah, I'm currently playing Mass Effect right now because I can't use my computer because I am doing crazy virus scans because Steam will not connect to the internet for me, so I don't know what is going on with that.
Seems like I ran out of steam.
Aha.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
Steam
yeah.
in it. Put Steam in your computer, see what happens.
But let's see. Yeah, I haven't been playing too much myself. Other than that, so. But
Yeah, busy with work too.
busy with work and not been here for the last week, so.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
That's kind of been a trend with me too. I've just been so busy as preparing for GDC. I haven't played a whole lot. The free time I did have, I've kind of been playing a lot of Civ 5 lately, which is not a good game to play if you don't have free time because the matches take forever. But I've been going through some of the campaigns and I've been able to get up to the higher difficulty levels, so I'm kind of happy with that.
Okay. You're just like the weirdest disembodied head I've ever seen in my life. It's like, I'm gonna talk like a I don't know. Anyways, you look like you got smashed into a windshield.
Oh, wait, that was Steve talking, right? Because I can barely tell here.
Yeah.
That's me.
He's talking
All
through
right.
his...
Yeah, I'm a ventriloquist.
He just I have the worst teeth. Anyways, Grant, what you been playing, man?
Yeah.
Monster Hunter 4. I played Star Fox 3D the other day. I played.
I'm sorry.
Today and the yesterday, and I don't know. I've been playing a bit of everything. Oh, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. That's pretty cool.
Are you in an Al Qaeda cave right now?
I am.
Kind of looks like it. It's like I'm listening for like people like speaking ISIS tones behind you. So Rooster, what you been playing, man? And also, I forgot if you plug your channel.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to be that selfish, just a little bit.
No, do it.
But
Go for it.
no, thanks to Sal here, I'm playing some Proteus now, which absolutely blew my mind. I can't believe I never played that fucking thing. It's not necessarily even a game. It's just you. What I would love to try it out with is an Oculus Rift or just a flat-out 21:9 aspect ratio, 4K, highest resolution I can get, and just lose myself in this acid trip of a environmental atmospheric simulation of a thing, if you even want to call it a game.
Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, man. I mean, I figured you would like it because you're into music, like, really heavily.
It lost. Yeah, it lost me. It was so. I don't want to say nostalgic because, well, I mean nostalgic in the sense of all that pixel art to it. It felt like you fell into an NES game and just got mind fucked.
Yeah, it's really awesome. And it's like I said, I'll just sit there if I'm like stressing. I'll turn it on for an hour and just like chill the fuck out.
But when the squirrel starts to run away, you think Mario's jumping around because some of the tunes, the little sounds it makes, almost sounds like NES, straight up 8-bit, and it's just freaking great. But aside from that, I jump around in Just Cause 2, Skyrim. Not heavily modded though.
Yeah.
And I still have my heart. Piece of my heart is still in Minecraft, even though at this point I'm an old fogey. We're all getting there, but I still have this freaking part of me that loves those games that give me that feeling I used to get when I was, a kid. So, of course, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Right.
these guys are young, but we're probably about the same age, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm 52, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. No, I'm not. Not yet.
Soon, right?
Oh, I'm 35, and people are like, "You're 35?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm immature. Sorry."
I never would have guessed that, actually. No, I wouldn't have.
No. Yeah, so I know exactly what the next game I'm gonna send you is, because once again, it's like an audio, like feast.
Oh,
And
you know which one I've been dying to try? I forgot all about it up until now. Now that we're talking about just the immersion, the awe factor. Not, I don't want to say immersion and awe factor are the words I want to pick. I guess it's just all-encompassing. It really enthralls you. There we go. I guess. But the one I want to try is Antechamber, that puzzle kind of thing.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
really cool.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Okay.
seen it, and I've watched gameplays really long of it already. So technically, I kind of know what to do, but I still want to play it anyway.
Right, it's definitely an experience.
100% by myself. That's really
yeah,
fun.
no problem. I'll hook you up tonight.
I already
So,
have my
yeah.
black book. Sorry.
Wait, what?
You said you hooked me up tonight. I already have my little black book.
Jeez, Joe.
Sorry.
Oh, his book
Okay.
is blue.
It's fused blue. So, Steve, did you go to GDC too?
Yeah, I was there.
I didn't have a clue, man. Okay, so
Really?
you two went to GDC, so start it off.
No.
Oh, Jesus. What the... Whoops.
Where? Where's Jesus?
What is
Is it
going
that
on?
time already?
Shut the fuck up! I forgot all about that. Oh.
It's
Okay.
fine. It adds to the character.
This is what happens when you do it live, kids.
That's why it's great. I love it. It's just a train wreck sometimes.
Mhm.
Oh, so anyways, guys, go ahead and start off because you guys were actually there and got to see things.
Oh, yeah, it was a crazy experience. We were there, we got in about Tuesday night, and we were there all week, just mostly out on the expo floor doing stuff. Just got
Right.
to see all the different booths. They unveiled a whole bunch of new engines there. Well, they've kind of been unveiled, but they really went into detail about a lot of the specifics of some of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
I
had-
think I sat in on like 5 Unreal talks. Myself.
Right, that was really cool because you got to see the actual developers who work for Epic just going through and showing how to do certain aspects of their engine that you might not have realized if you hadn't seen that. So they're doing live sessions and tutorials and all that kind of stuff. If you hadn't heard, they also announced that it is now completely free for developers. And if you had a subscription before, they gave you credit to buy stuff on their marketplace. So
Right. Yeah, it's like
Yes.
30 bucks.
yeah, they give $30 to anyone who had a subscription at any point throughout the last year.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm definitely going to play later on and see what terrible William Shatner versus the Gorn level I can make.
As far as game engines go, it's actually pretty easy to jump into too, even if you don't have a whole
Yeah.
lot of experience in game development.
Yeah.
They make it really streamlined. They have node-based graphs called Blueprint, which you can like just plug things in together without doing any coding. So that's really convenient for someone who doesn't want to get into the really heavy nitty-gritty of game design.
Yeah, I saw somebody like programming doors and stuff like that, and it was just like they were just linking them. Like,
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, I was at a session last year when they first unveiled Unreal 4, and within like 5 minutes, they actually made an entire Flappy Bird clone just using Blueprint with no coding at all.
I heard you say Flappy Bone.
I did say Flappy Bone.
Flappy Bone.
Flappy Brown, brought to you by Ron Jeremy.
Wait, hold on, wait. Brought to you by who?
Ron Jeremy.
Wait,
Yeah. The big flappy bone.
look at the screen. There's who it's brought to you by. Okay, we're done.
Both of you
So,
guys.
That's going to be a stream highlight.
so yeah, then they showed off Source Engine 2, which we all knew about anyways.
Yeah,
Right.
we knew. Which I did not personally see how that went. Maybe one of you guys who were on the internet could tell me a little bit what they
Right, 'cause
revealed.
Yeah, Valve was all kind of behind closed doors.
Yeah, like you had like an appointment to go and talk to them and see the stuff, so we didn't get actually in. I got kicked out.
Oh,
And I went up to them like, no.
you're
I'm in
not
here.
important. You don't get to go in.
Like,
Gabriel's at the door, bouncing you out.
They did have free food in there though, bastards.
Yeah, they had a big glass so everyone could see it.
Yeah, it was like right up against the grass.
There's Billy D.
Here's chips and salad and sandwiches, but you can't have any.
Oh, dude, you get those Star Wars cards? I had those like in the 90s.
Dude,
Oh,
this is from like 1997 or 1998 or something.
Is that the card game?
It's Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, I had a huge like box of them for a while, and then like no one played
This
it.
was like $30-$40 at the store. I could have traded him, but I didn't. It's like, dude, I got an awesome card. I'm keeping it forever.
I don't know. I got a foil Locutus of Borg. Does that mean?
Nice, Locutus.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Let's see. So that happened, and then they announced technology. NVIDIA showed a useless console that nobody should care about, as far as I'm concerned. $200 comes with a controller. It's their Shield TV. They're like, it's in 4K, but then the games are not. And
Right.
Well, it sounds more like you should shield yourself from it.
it looks pretty bad. I would not be able to use it. Like they're saying, like that grid thing where they're streaming games to it. It would be useless to me. I'm on a bandwidth cap. There's only so much I can do with it. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
That is another thing. I mean, the whole the grid thing was like, oh my god, this sounds like a great idea. But in the end, hey, I'm done gaming. Crap, I have to wait till next month to do it again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
People on your bandwidth caps.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't Congress
You'll get it. Don't worry.
Or
We'll see.
Congress.
Still no bandwidth cap.
Like Comcast knocks on your door, hands you a baseball cap. Here's your bandwidth cap. Stupid.
So yeah, they showed that off, and then like they were trying to tell us like it's twice the power as the Xbox 360. It's like, dude, that's a 10-year-old console. Congratulations.
Yeah, why
Like,
are we
Twice the
comparing things
power
to that
of the
anymore?
Xbox 360s, like say, yeah, it's as fast as an X2 Athlon.
yeah, pretty much.
It's impressive considering the technology that's in there, but in the overall scheme, it's still not worth it.
No.
Yeah. Now,
It's all like mobile type stuff, and it's amazing they can get that much out of it, but
yeah, I mean,
it's
it's
still a console, and yeah, it's just not worth it.
like
Not worth
Linus is drilling all over it. Like this thing's gonna be like the next big thing. I'm like, whatever. Yeah.
it.
Anyways.
They get to use Forge TV, which was pretty cool. Worked really well.
Yeah. My interests have now gone over to Steam Link. So Steam Link is the $50 box, and you just hook it up
Right.
to your TV, and then you stream everything off your PC to it. You can like even stream your desktop and watch YouTube videos through it and stuff like that.
That's
Well, that's
not a bad
pretty
price
nice.
point for something like that.
Was that?
So that's not a bad price for something like that.
Not at all. Normally, I mean, everything else out there right now that's remotely like that is what, like around $100.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Rooster, you were asking something?
No, I'm saying that's purely wireless, right? The Steam Link.
It can be. It has wireless. What is it? AC, whatever.
Yeah, well,
the
I hope it's
new one
AC
is.
because I wonder what the latency is.
Yeah.
You're gonna stream to it.
But it's also got a network port on it, so.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's
it
got the Ethernet.
hmm
Okay.
It's got 4 USB. It's kind of like the Doku, where when you link in, it's got 3 extra USB that will it extends it to your machine wherever you got it sitting.
Yeah, I guess I forgot because I thought it looked more like a Chromecast little sized thing, but no, it's bigger, right?
Yeah, it's about like that. It's a little teeny tiny thing. And I don't know how to describe it. It's like teeny. It's like a Roku almost.
If someone just tuned in, they would wonder what the hell you were describing.
I'm this big or thick or whatever. That's how I felt.
Oh,
How
do
much
the
bigger?
Linus phone comparison to it.
Well, if it was Linus, to be fair, first we have to give him out a Keebler tree, and then
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that thing was pretty cool. The controller looks like a hoot owl for the Steam controller.
Oh, right.
Other than that, you guys see any games that you thought were cool?
Steve?
What I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It was mostly indie games were the things out there that interest me the most, I think.
Same here.
There was one game I saw called Gang Beasts. I guess it's kind of been out for a little while in
Yeah.
early access, but that game was hilarious. I couldn't stop watching that game. Just little
Yeah.
costume creatures beating the crap out of each
Yeah,
other.
like red and blue, and then yeah.
Yeah, they're in pajama suits.
Only.
I've always wanted to throw you in a hot fire or grinder, so that's probably pretty appropriate.
But the one game that I'm waiting for, and I thought it was going to be out in March. I don't know why I thought that. Probably it was just speculation. I read somewhere. I don't know. But it'll be out, as far as I know, last quarter of this year, or maybe even first quarter 2016. But I don't know. It would be Just Cause 3. If you guys haven't played Just Cause 2, you know how fucking fun that is. Now, they said that they're not going to make the world bigger, and I was kind of bummed out by that. But in the end, it is so big already that it's fine.
Yeah.
They're going to make it more dense. More dense. You can blow up buildings, bridges. You can go in buildings this time.
Yeah.
You can go underground in tunnels, caverns, all kinds of crap. So I'm like, oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm completely into that because, like I said before, it's what is it? Like Gilbert Godfrey should come on in the beginning of the game going, was it TBS up all night, and they should start the game because it's so it reminds me of so 1980s like Schwarzenegger movies. They're just like completely balls to the wall. Like you can jump out of like a car and attach a piece of C4 or something to it, and detonate it on top of people.
Yeah, like MacGyver meet what's his name, Charles Bronson. What's his name?
Yeah. It's those are so kick-ass. I love those games.
And they admitted the devs for, if you look up the just inside look to Just Cause 3, they're like, they not verbatim, they might as well be saying it, but they basically say, screw the story, we just want to blow shit up.
That's pretty much it.
And it's just nuts. The game, I still play Just Cause 2 almost every other day because I'm just still can't get enough. And my favorite stupid, silly juvenile thing is to get in the boat, have the sunset in the background, and put the Miami Vice theme on. It's great.
Are they gonna
My
have,
favorite thing about sorry, go ahead, Grant.
Are they gonna have official multiplayer for that one?
That's what they said. They said at the moment, no, but being that the community made the multiplayer mod to begin with, and then it was accepted on Steam, I'm sure enough people are going to gang together, and we should certainly encourage it. They'll, make their own Just Cause 3 mod. And I'm sure if Avalanche, I believe, no, it's not Avalanche. Is it Avalanche? I think so.
Yeah, they split into 2 studios now, so they're
I think so. I think they recently opened up a studio in LA, is what it was too. But anyway, they obviously saw the commitment to that mod, so they did embrace it. So I don't see why they wouldn't do the same for this after maybe a couple months or maybe a year once it's really fully formed.
Yeah, I think that looks super badass, and I hope it's got the same logic because I really like the idea of jumping out of a plane at terminal velocity, not deploying your chute, but it's okay if you shoot a cable on the ground and land at full force.
I know. It's exactly just like 2 feet from the ground. Cable, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Or doing a Marty McFly with your chute open on a car. It's like,
Yeah, no, I've jumped from helicopters, and then you see the helicopter pew, pew, just beeping and falling, stalling in the air, and then you actually race down at terminal velocity, and then you actually hook onto it and get back in. It's great.
yeah, I was watching you guys stream.
Yeah, I know. We kept crashing, though. JJ kept crashing, man.
Yeah, JJ was like off the rails, and then Paul
I
was
felt
all
so
over the
bad. I was
place.
like, I can't believe this. And what's even more ironic is, man, this huge Asus guy is like, his computer's crashing. Anyway, it was kind of amusing, but I'm not trying to be a dick. But really quick before I forget, the one other game that I'm looking forward to, I think it should be out this month. I remember hearing about March as well for this one, but Mad Max, because I'm just a huge fan of the movie franchise, period.
Yeah.
So it may suck, but I want to play it. I don't know, I just want to try it.
And same studio.
Wait, what?
Same studio working on it, Avalanche.
I believe. Yeah. So better be good.
As long as Mad Max comes out and they can shoot a hook on the ground and go full force into it.
Yeah, and I think they brought back a lot of the same similar-looking characters, like the guy that can't. Oh God, the big lug of a dude with a mask on. When he's guarding that little town that has the gas tank that's actually full of sand. I don't know. They bring back a lot of the same-looking characters, but the character,
Right.
I don't remember if they made the character look Mel Gibson-ish or not, and I think maybe a little bit. I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be based off the new movie that's coming out sometime.
I don't remember. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Oh, right, the new movie. Didn't it come out, or they just...
Charlize Theron.
yeah.
I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's who's playing Mad Max now? It's like Hardy or whatever.
Oh, it
his
is
name
Hardy. That's right. That's what pissed me off. Okay, look, he's great, but the face doesn't fit for me. It's like I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that trailer was awesome, though. Did you see the
It
trailer
was
for
awesome.
the new Mad Max?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Bring back
my
Mel
God.
Gibson on a walker.
Yeah, true.
And I'm
Mel
going to
Gibson
make
just be
anti-Semitic remarks, too.
Hey. And then he'll like get in there and he'll be like, "I'm too old for this shit," and then walk away. So yeah. So I don't know, man. I didn't see a whole lot at GDC game wise. It was like it was like crazy. It was a lot of announcements for technology, like graphics cards and stuff, and like everything I heard, like people went to PAX East. It was going on at the same time. They're like, "Oh, like you should have been at GDC." It's like nothing happened at PAX East.
Right.
So,
I mean,
Is it-
yeah, Unity 5 looked a lot better for sure than old Unity's. A lot of their lighting and materials and stuff look a shit ton better. So I'm glad they're doing that.
yeah.
Uh,
So when you guys were there, did you see anything that you thought looked cool, like game wise or anything, or?
I saw a couple of like little indie games. One is Shadow Puppeteer. Basically, the idea it's a two-player game, and one guy actually plays the character, and the other player plays his shadow, and they
Sounds
can do like, yeah, they actually do a bunch of crazy puzzles where like you have to move a box over, but you're blocked by it in the 3D world, so the shadow actually can go grab it and move it out of the way and stuff, and to let you guys like climb up on stuff and everything. It's a really cool idea.
So it's like contrast.
Kind of, yeah, kind of like contrast, except that there's the actual player and their shadow run at the same time. So, but that seemed really cool. There was Mikazu or Mekazu, which was another like kind of a classic platformer, but like it had like different like character swaps and everything, where each character had special abilities. So there's like a robot frog that could like slick his tongue out and like grab onto things and like swing across things. There's a wallaby that could like jump like really far and like bounce off of walls and stuff. And then there was an armadillo who could like almost like a sonic roll like up things and everything. There was one more character and I wish I could remember, but I can't. But it kind of has like a neon look to it. Like everything's like all like either like dark blue with like a light blue lights coming off of it and shit. So, and I don't know, it looked really cool and it looked very pretty for a Unity game. So I think they're still running on 4 right now. So.
Well,
It
you
should be
can't
up-
switch in the middle of it, can you?
Huh?
You can't switch into the middle of the game development, can you? You can't like switch engines.
You
you
can.
can.
That's actually Gang Beasts, the game I was talking about earlier, was actually started in Unity 4, and they switched over to 5, but because they hadn't officially unveiled 5 yet, they weren't allowed to post updates to it. so they had to wait until 5 was announced and officially
Yeah,
unveiled before they could update it.
That's the one thing about Unity that is nice. It's compatible with the next one. Unlike Unreal 3, you can't switch that over to 4 unless you like move everything physically. Like it
Yeah.
which is something that's nice.
Yeah.
What about that sports game?
Shit! I can't remember. It's like Super Slam Dunk Touchdown or something like that.
Yeah.
Nick, it's totally like your type of game. Basically, I'm not 100% sure on the name, but it's something like that. Because it was really long. But it basically it's a sports game where you can score like 3 different ways. There's a soccer goal. There's a basketball hoop attached to a field goal post. And basically, you can pick like any different type of sports player or whatever. So I think there's like basketball, hockey, what was the other one? A roller derby girl, or whatever. And they all have like their special abilities where they can like tackle or like run into you, and then you can like.
Notice how they had to add the roller derby girl in there. So
Yeah, the roller derby girl. I think
girl.
Right.
WNBA, NBA.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's just it's so damn silly. Like, and like the ball like changes too throughout play. So like each like quarter or whatever. Like sometimes it's like a bowling ball or something. It's a baseball or basketball, and like like it makes it like heavier if it's a bowling ball, so it's a little bit harder to shoot or whatever. But then you can even like dunk the ball as like a hockey player. He like puts it up on the stick, and then it goes into like double dribble mode where it's that like little cutscene, and like you have to like time the dunk and everything. It's just silly as hell.
Wow. It's like, oh, I have to check it out. It seems like it's up my alley. It's just stupid, basically.
Yeah, it's just totally over the top silly.
I'm into the stupid and overly retarded.
Yeah, it's super slam dunk touchdown is what it's called.
Slam dunk touchdown, good.
Wow, I've got the light like right in my face, and like right now it looks like I've got a big balding spot right here. Just I can't make it go away. Stupid hair. Anyways, you guys see anything else, or is that pretty much it? Did you get the
Yeah, I can't remember any of the big games or anything that I saw. There was nothing really new there. I know they had Bloodborne there, but the line was so damn long, I didn't feel like waiting for that.
Right. Every time I came back, I was like, the line will be shorter next time. It was always longer, so I just never got to play it. But I stood there and watched it for a bit, and it looks awesome. I mean, I wasn't really into any of the Dark Souls, Demon Souls games. Like I tried, I just couldn't play them. This game I think looks a lot better. It just looks so much nicer. The story seems a bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something different.
Did they have any world-building games like Minecraft, like clones there, like they did last year? Or?
Oh, what was Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox was like that. It's actually a game engine that sort of looks like Minecraft, but it's not voxel-based.
Right.
But it's going to different platforms.
The game's like the look of it does look so much like a Minecraft type game. Engine.
Roblox been around for like 8 years.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. They're expanding to different platforms now, though.
Yeah.
Cool.
What else was there?
I don't know. You were there. I wasn't.
Was Galaxy? That looked pretty cool.
Oh, on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that last year.
Yeah, it's been up, or at least in the realm of development for a while.
Yeah, same with Amplitude. Amplitude was there too. Harmonix's new game. I played that for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was fun. I thought the controls were kind of weird, just because you have like a 3-pronged spaceship that's shooting, but you have 4 shoulder buttons. So you use R2, R1, and L1, which just felt kind of off balance to me. I don't know. It just made it a little bit complicated.
Seemed kind of slow once you got used to it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
I'm just saying, I'm noticing at GDC that there's a lot more indie games than there's ever been, and it keeps on growing.
Yeah.
And if you guys paid attention last year, like half the games we got, even on PC, just like ran like crap. And it's like because these larger studios aren't paying their programmers anywhere near what they can get in the private sector, or people that are passionate about games are off making their own studios or whatever. So was there like a lot of talk about that there, or are they just nothing?
Not that I really
I
heard
remember.
about now.
I mean, I remember you, Steve, talking about like one of the guys, one of those art guys, talking about how like they downsized their studio a lot, but
Oh, yeah, the guy at Irrational, he was talking about just kind of what they look for when they're hiring people. He was an art director, so he was speaking specifically towards artists. But
Yeah.
when they were a larger studio, he said that they would like specifically hire people with specific skill sets, and they wanted like a guy who can just focus on particle effects or something. Now that there's only about 15 people working there, they have a lot higher value in generalists who can do a whole lot of different things. So I feel like a lot of studios are probably going that way when they downsize. They're kind of changing their focus and direction, and they want the more well-rounded people.
Cool. So, are we done with GDC then? It was pretty just. It had a lot of announcements, but it was pretty.
yeah,
Like,
I mean, we did a lot of that. I mean, that's
So
for sure.
so much virtual reality. There was a lot of virtual reality stuff there.
There was, oh god, that one party that we went to, the VR mixer.
Yeah,
like,
there were
was-
probably like 100 different virtual reality demos they had set up there.
Yeah, and pretty much about like, I don't know, 8 other Oculus Rift type things.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a huge thing. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple years from now VR is as big as mobile gaming is. Like
Yeah.
that just seems like the direction it's going, especially after seeing just how many different developers are working on their own iterations of the same kind of technology.
It
Right.
sounds like the reality of it is that there's too much VR.
Yeah,
There
I
might
would
be.
actually say so.
Well, let me
There
ask
was a
you.
lot.
Let me ask you,
That place
Rooster.
was packed.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. We keep on talking
No,
over each other.
Yeah, I mean that place was just packed. And it's kind of funny because it was packed, but there was always like one person like every like 5 feet in one of those headsets, like trying not to run into people.
Right, they're swatting around everywhere. They can't see what they're doing. You get hit in the face.
I just want to see 2 of them just clunk together and fall down. So, Rooster, let me ask you, man. Would you play Minecraft with VR? Like, would you actually go out and buy one to play Minecraft? Would you actually go out and just play any game in that over like a screen, or are you like cynical like me and don't think it really has a place yet?
For me to say that VR doesn't have a place now, I believe at some point it does. But what we need, because what's the biggest resolution in 4K right now? 1080p on Oculus, or are we beyond that already?
As far as I know, that's the highest one. There are some headsets that you can like hook up like your any kind of phone. so like
your
mine.
phone with a retina display or things like that. Yeah, we need
You can get higher
4K
display.
with steady 60 FPS or more on VR
The
headsets. So we're looking
Steam-
right into that, and we don't see a single pixel at all.
Yeah, the Steam one right now, the dev kit for the Steam one is, I think it's 1600 by 1200 per eye. It's 2 screens, and it's supposed to be 90 frames a second. Like they're claiming nobody gets sick in it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So
Yeah,
we'll see, but that's
yeah,
getting
we're thinking
closer. I
about-
still think it needs to be a lot higher resolution than that.
Yeah, oh definitely.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a start though. I can see that being a lot better than what we got right now.
I'll definitely dive on. Sorry, go ahead. I thought you were done.
No, I just say that it'd be a lot better.
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a delay or something. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, probably a little bit, but yeah, I mean 1600 by 1200. I mean that's on both. You said both eyes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's better than
Well, I have
splitting
three.
up 1080. I mean, it's definitely a lot higher resolution per eye.
I don't think they make a headset that can reach that far down to the third eye yet.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. What are they gonna call that? The Monster VR? One eye monster. Never mind.
The long VR. It just looks like a big helmet with like a big nose sticking out of it.
They're gonna have to make it waterproof. Someone's gonna flush it by mistake. No.
That's what we've been
Um,
dreaming of
but-
ever since the holodeck, but you never got to see what the guy had to clean it up. It was
Yeah,
like-
well, if you think about it, you know, what was it? What was that first one back in the early '90s? It was early '90s. It was not late '80s. What was the Virtual Boy, right? The big one,
Oh,
the big fucking
yeah.
thing.
yeah, I had that
Oh,
thing.
Okay, but what I mean is, even to this day, VR shit's still pretty big and bulky. I'll jump on it when it gets, you know, the size of a pair of fucking glasses, where I can just put on some frickin' Oakleys and boom, I'm in VR. Okay.
Right.
But for now, I would just my optimal setup would be some 4K curved displays surrounding me in all its glory, and there, that's fine. That's enough for me.
Like the one guy's glasses in Heavy
Is it-
Rain.
Because if I want to do neck curls for my traps, I'll wear a VR headset.
Touche. Yeah, I just don't think it has a place yet. I personally feel like it's probably 10 years off, and the games we're going to get right out of the bat are going to suck. You know they are. They're not going to be very good.
Right, because you have to design games a lot differently to work good in VR. Like, even if you take games that already exist, they're not going to transition over very well. I was talking with a friend of mine, and he said he tried, like, the Half-Life one. And people were just blowing through that game so quickly because that's just the way that it's designed. So when you're playing it in VR, it just feels really disorienting because it feels like things are moving too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was playing...
it was really fast when I tried it. Like, for the most part, when you're walking, it's fine, but like the ladder speed on that game is like stupid quick. So like you go from like regular like running speed, and all of a sudden it's like, and you're like, oh god, what the hell?
It's like you got a shot of cocaine all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're gonna want to just like tilt your head back and be like, oh, I hit the ladder, thinking that you're actually gonna hit it or something.
Right.
'Cause you know you're not there, but your mind is like, hey, I kind of feel like I am, so therefore I am.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's still got a ways to go, man.
What do you guys think about? I mean, as far as I know, he was one of the head guys, if not the head guy behind the HoloLens, the Hit and Run. Did you hear about that? I forget his name.
Oh yeah. I did hear about that. It was kind of weird because there was, the guy that worked on HoloLens at Microsoft, like one of the head guys, he got hit by a car, like the same as the dude that worked on the Oculus.
And then way back with the Virtual Boy, apparently there was a similar incident. So it's kind of like, hey, Hit and Run meme.
Yeah, the Virtual Boy one was Gunpei Yokoi, I think is how you say it.
Oh, he actually died from that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was in a car wreck, and he got and he was the designer of like all the other big stuff, like the Game Boy, like those Game & Watches back in the day, which I never do somewhere.
That should be trending on Twitter. That's going to be just Hit and Run VR, go.
So in other words, don't wear it, or else you're gonna get hit.
Maybe he was getting his morning paper and coffee with a VR headset. Oh, I'm doing this in Jurassic Park. Oh shit, a car. The Jurassic Herald.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think VR is going anywhere, man. At least not.
I don't know. I think it's coming. It's coming whether we like it or not. I don't think it's gonna be ready though.
It's gonna sell.
I think it's gonna be very niche, at least for a little while, for sure. But it'll be here. It'll just kind of be like that 1 out of like 10 people will actually care about it and actually use it. So.
It's like the 1 out of 10 people that had a laser disc in the 90s. Me.
Yeah. Hey, Laserdisc was awesome for a little while.
Don't look at me.
Sal, are you hiding because you have a laser disc? Are you ready? Are you reaching for it?
Yeah. I have one of the old 1970s models that were like top loaders.
Oh, dude, you know which one? Man, if I could link you guys, I would.
Like this, you just kind of plant that in there.
Yeah, one of the ones from the 70s that like actually had nitrogen in the laser because they couldn't figure out how to do it without it yet. So it was like a green laser or some shit like that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, it's still the best version of Star Wars.
Dude, my most favorite thing, honestly, was my Quasar VHS top loading. It's all like silver face, blue and red buttons. Oh my god, I love that thing. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. I love how like some computer cases now are starting to look like retro hardware from the 80s now again. Like some.
Oh my god, if I can get a Quasar VHS and just take it apart and build it. Oh my god. I'm doing it. Hold on, I'm doing it.
We have ideas.
No.
Oh my god, it'd be awesome. The eject button's gonna like start Half-Life 3.
Too soon. There is no Half-Life 3. The first rule of Half-Life 3 is you don't talk about Half-Life 3.
That'll be on Source 3.
And Half-Life 3, G-Man's a G-spot. What?
There will be no Source Engine 3. It's just not going to happen.
Oh shit, that's true. They're going to skip. No, they're going to do like NVIDIA. They're going to go from Z back to X, and fucking Valve's going to go from Source 2 to Source 5.
Skip pretty far.
So, guys, we're gonna start closing it out. But one thing I want to do before we go, one of the things I wanted to bring Rooster in here for, Rooster's channel's awesome. Cooked Up Canary, go check it out on YouTube. One of the reasons I like him was.
Stop it.
Oh, okay. Hush, walking. Hush.
Well, sometimes I like a little bit of, flattery,
So, anyways, like I've been saying on this channel for a while, there's this elitism bullshit with PCs that you need to have like a 980 Joe.
What?
Or
Here's
like
an
the
ad.
best hardware to play games. Yeah, he's a graphics whore out the ass. Or the best hardware. What he does is he takes hardware that you can use and say edit videos, create music, games, and it doesn't have to be like the best top of the line shit. You'll go over there and he'll do a random stream where he's like just working on a graphics card and like putting new thermal paste on or whatever. As a matter of fact, you have what is it? The i7 950.
I have
You
an
got
i7
from
950. I'm actually running it stock still, and I have it at
Oh.
1 volt. And I stream with that thing all day, all fucking day.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Oh.
it was $80.
No, the whole system was $80. RAM, MOBO, i7, case, and power supply.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can game.
Craigslist, motherfucker.
You can game on PC like super cheap and easy, if you're inventive and know what you're doing.
Yeah.
There was some issues with the PC, but he figured it out. Now it's
Yeah.
running great now. So, that's what I'm going to point you guys over to his channel for because you can learn how to like change out. He had a video recently. It was LEDs swap on a keyboard. It was
Oh
great.
yeah, definitely. I definitely want to do that. Oh, that was a stream. That's what it was. It was a stream.
Yeah, it was a stream.
And
So
if you actually
that's
want to go to techsyndicate.com, there's a blog thread there that I put about customizing your LEDs on your keyboard, and it may vary little by little between mechanical keyboard to mechanical keyboard, and specifically this is for Cherry MX keyboards, but it should fairly be straightforward for most things. I just desolder, remove, put your own thing, most of
yeah.
it. But in general, yeah, guys, if anyone watching, or actually some of you here that we just met tonight, if you want to check it out, just look for Rooster Tech, TEK, on YouTube or Coked Up Canary, all one word.
Did he fart that out?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Jeez. I've never had anybody fart a link before. Clean that off before I post it. All right, so you guys got anything else you want to add before I hit the kill button?
Murder, death, kill.
Nope.
3 seashells.
Oh,
He doesn't know how to use a 3 she cells.
oh. Every restaurant's a Taco Bell.
Damn straight. I want sand in my meat.
Greetings, fellow citizen. Greetings and salutations.
Salt
that
has been
movie.
outlawed.
Demolition Man. Oh my God.
On that note, see you guys next week.
Yep.
And
Thanks for watching.
yep,
Thank you.
later.